Welcome back to another day in the life, but let's pause right there. I know it's been ages since my last video. It's been about 3 months, and I'll explain a little bit more about why that is later on in the video. So yeah, let's get back to getting ready. Today is the first day that I'm heading into the office after coming back from annual leave. I went to America for about 2 weeks, which was so nice. The weather was impeccable and the experience in general was just so good. Here's me finishing breakfast, and then I grabbed some biscuits that I bought from the US for my colleagues at work. And then we're out the door. Okay, we're at our desk. The time is now just before 9 AM, so after I've unpacked all of the things in the kitchen, I put my stuff on the desk, and then yeah, we get into some emails straight away. Going through the emails post annual leave is an absolute nightmare, but luckily I didn't have that many, so I was able to get through them quite quickly, and that's what I spend the first hour of the morning doing. The time is now 10 AM and I'm now into my first meeting of the day. This one is a catch up with my personal supervisor who I hadn't actually met since before I was on annual leave, so it was nice to catch up with him. We basically went over my work plan for the week and also managed some of my time for future weeks so that we can ensure that I was adequately resourced after coming back from a long period of holiday. After picking up some external stimulus from the coffee machine, it's now time to sit back down and just crack on with some work for an hour or so. The project that I'm doing work for now is a benchmarking project that I'm working on. I'm actually working on it with my personal supervisor, and yeah, it's a pretty cool project doing cost benchmarking. I've not done that before. Given that we're working with an international subcontractor on this one, communication is super important. So here I am emailing back and forth to our German counterpart to try and organize things on the slides and get the right color schemes. And there's obviously the running joke that consultants and investment bankers spend all of their time on PowerPoint and Excel, but that's really not all that we do. We have a much more broad skill set than that. It just happens to be that I'm doing that for this particular project. The second meeting of the day is actually a proposal for a Scottish client, so I just catch up with my colleague who is based in Birmingham about this one, and then it's time for lunch. Oh, and a run before that. Okay, back from the run and we pick up a Pret on the way back. I have lunch at my desk and attend my next meeting, which was actually in person, but I had to take it online because I was super busy with a piece of work. What you just saw there was me leaving my AirPods in the downstairs change room, so I had to go down and pick those up. Also filled up my protein shake and had that while cracking on with some more work for this benchmarking project. I also forgot to mention that in the morning I had a modelling project that I'm doing. I'll speak a bit more about that in a later video, but yeah, that was a meeting that I had in person, so I didn't film on camera. And then it's time to pack up, so a pretty productive day if I do say so myself, and the plan after this was to head to the pub with a couple of colleagues since I hadn't seen them after being on holiday for around 2 weeks. Hi, it's been a while, sorry for not uploading, it's been about 2 months, I can explain. So essentially I last uploaded in mid-May, and the reason for that is because I had a long period of leave that I needed to take in the last couple months of our leave year, and that meant that I wasn't at work, and the projects that I were on were piling up with work because I wasn't going to be in the office a lot. So given that I had less time and more to do, naturally I got a lot busier, and that took its toll on this channel. So I apologize for that. A few things that have happened while I've not been uploading: I've actually been on a couple of holidays. So I've been to Amsterdam and New York. Videos will be out on various platforms from both of those trips, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, in short, I've had very little time and a lot of work, and I had to sacrifice one or the other, which is hence why you saw me reading on the train a book about time management. I've got it here. I was just using it as a prop to put the camera up. But yeah, I have a bit more of a plan and structure in place to film YouTube videos, upload TikToks, and also do my actual consulting job, which is the most important. But I don't plan on going on another hiatus like that, and if I do, it'll be for a very good reason, and I'll let people know in advance, so you can expect weekly videos from here on in. I have, however, been uploading on TikTok. Those videos are sort of like these videos, but a lot more compressed, so they're about 90 seconds long. So make sure that you follow me on there if you haven't already. A couple of milestones I'd like to actually thank you for. So I've hit 100 subscribers, 200 subscribers, and 300 subscribers. Achieving those sort of milestones is incredible considering that I haven't uploaded in 2 months, and I've also hit 10k views on my most recent video, which is again insane. So yeah, thank you so much for that. Quick disclaimer, the workday is finished. I'm not recording this in the middle of the day when I have work to do. After this, I'm actually headed to the pub with a couple of colleagues that I haven't seen in a while, and then after that I'm headed to the Southwark Centre because there's a talk by Ali Abdaal. Now if you remember from my first video, I attended his part-time YouTube Academy, so that should be fun. That is at 7:45 and it's currently 6:20, so I got to get a move on if I'm going to spend a decent amount of time with my colleagues. So let's go.
How far should my legs be? 90 degrees. As far as you want.
Yeah.
No, I didn't. But
I had like
drama, police talk.
Okay, so I didn't actually go to the talk by Ali Abdaal, and I ended up staying in the pub a bit longer with my colleagues, but that was fine because, yeah, I'm sure he'll be having plenty of talks in the future that I can go to. When I get home, I actually log on for around half an hour to complete a quick bit of work. When I logged off in the office, a client actually sent something through around an hour after I'd shut my laptop. So I'm on call here with a fellow colleague of mine just to sort out this task, given that it was pretty urgent. And then that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I apologize it won't be another 3 months before the next video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.